Your daily out with me. Yeah. Hey everybody.
It's the program. We're on TV. Once a day, every day, we turn on the machines and we start talking for an hour.
That's right. And here we are on the couch again. It's New Year's Eve. Are you getting excited for this? It's so close to midnight. If you're watching this on TV in 2014, then you're getting there. And if you're watching in 2015 at 2 a.m., it's Christmas Eve. And we're acknowledging both things now these days. But get ready to do a countdown and get through the year.
Maybe it's the New Year's Day, if it's 2 a.m.
No, it's Christmas Eve. Christmas Day. Christmas Eve night.
Oh.
You're staying up real late Christmas Eve into Christmas Day when you should be, sleeping and waiting for Santa. That's what they say sometimes. But mostly it's New Year's.
Right.
Officially, it's the New Year's Eve special. We're going to be counting down the time. If you're watching this, I think maybe you're going to stick with us through the thing if you're not partying or I don't know what else you would be doing. I guess partying or sitting in and camping or something. You know, one thing I always want to think about, if you're watching the show and maybe you're in this kind of boat, is this is fun. You're having a good time. You don't need to be doing all these crazy things. So society tells you to go get crazy and, punch the beat up the beat kind of thing. So you don't need to be doing that all the time. Sometimes.
What? Punch brick walls?
Beat up the beat. Like in the club.
Oh, yeah.
Doing the... You know what I'm saying?
Oh, punch the air. Oh,
beat up
that's
the beat.
Something different. I never punch with air. I only punch balls.
Oh, well, you shouldn't be doing that ever.
Punch brick walls.
Don't punch brick walls. I mean, those aren't even going to do anything. At least those...
Unless you're green, then that'll do something.
Oh, if you're green, then maybe you have a problem. You got to sit. You're sick?
Well, no, if you're green and you have purple pants and you're just like...
And you're sick and have bad fashion taste?
Superhero. Never mind.
Beat up the beat. So, but stay home and relax. Take it easy here on the program with us. We're taking it easy. But New Year's Eve, so we're going to try to look back into the past and look at this last year. We kind of do that all the time. But we're doing it especially today. I think we started off the year 2014.
I don't know that we have those kind of effects here on the board. Go to look in the past.
Flashbacks. Well, we could look at the board. I mean, we do have the capability. I'm looking. I see where it is.
Yeah. Well, that would be kind of interesting to drop in a 2-minute clip or 30-second clip of some sort of program that we had in the past.
See what we did last year, but I don't know about that. We're going to do this year. We're talking about this last year.
Yeah.
And what we did, we started off the year.
Live in the now, sir.
Or
people out there.
In the most recent year, at least we're living in this space, I think that we did the show in the beginning of the year. We started off in the basement. Remember the basement?
Yeah.
Doesn't it seem like so long ago that we were in that basement? To me, it seems like more than a year ago. It seems like years. How about you?
Well, honestly, sure, maybe to a certain degree, but time is all relative.
Yeah. So do you feel like it's been the whole year, remember the basement?
Well,
or does it feel the appropriate amount of time?
No, everything seems to be appropriate amount of time to get over hurdles and get on to the next leg of one's life or something like that. I could say that I did some sort of rotation around a black hole, and to say, oh well, I was just at the basement last night, but that wouldn't be exactly true.
Yeah, we were there in the beginning of the year, and I think we stayed in that basement until about March.
I think having that particular studio was the longest place that this program had stayed, if I remember correctly, what you were talking about. The longest position that we had stayed in any one
Since
location.
the beginning, huh?
Since the beginning.
That's very possible. I don't remember when we were in there from. Maybe 2013. Or did we spend the entirety of 2013 in that basement? 2012, 2013.
Well, I want to say at least 9, 10 months.
Yeah, maybe. I think we moved in there. I think it was a year in February. I think we started 2015 in the place before the basement, which
you mean
was
2013?
13.
It's not 2015.
Not yet. Only in about half an hour. What was in?
Yes.
Where were we before the basement, though?
I think that we were in the garage before
the garage. Because we moved from the garage to the basement. That's pretty wild because the garage seems like even so much further back there.
Yeah.
I guess we went
right?
And that was your first spot.
That was my first spot.
Was that garage?
Yeah. I can't imagine any other place that to do this program other than there. I remember, for example, that you spilled water on this control board.
Yeah.
And you poured it over with Rice Krispies, and now it's
good as new.
Brand new.
That was years. That was 2 years ago, pretty much. So.
Holy freaking crap! I can't even imagine that.
Yeah, it lived
2 years ago.
We saved it. So then.
What in the heck was I doing 2 years ago? I was still playing with Transformers and playing with dirt and sticks and whatnot.
Oh yeah, you were just doing that right before we turned on the machines.
Human being.
You're playing with dirt. Girl was just playing with dirt, I guess. That was in 2000. So we're talking about 2014 mostly, though, because we moved out of the garage and then moved in the basement, and then we left the basement in March? Was it March? Was it March? Do you know?
I don't remember.
March. I think it was March. I think we left in March. Because when did I have...
I want to say a little bit closer to summer, but what do I know?
March, April, May or June or something. Maybe it was June. And then we moved... Oh, no, we moved into the garage. No, we moved to the garage in March because we moved into to this current studio in July, right?
Yeah.
Because I think we had some hot days up here, right? I don't remember. I think it was July. I'm going to go with July. So I think we were in the garage, the garage number 2. We were calling it the garage. That was the garage also, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, that was the garage as well. We moved from the basement. I went from the garage to the basement, back to another garage, and now we're kind of somewhat fully termed in some sort of attic.
In some sort of attic, yeah. And that's where we are now. So what a year. I'm trying to think of, people always ask me, what is the best episode of the program? And,
man, there's too much.
Well, I always respond to them is that I try to keep it even, and if there's a best one, then that's not necessarily the best thing. I try pretty much to keep us on an even keel over a long period of time, and that way we don't have bad times and good times. We're trying to keep it going pretty steady. We're trying to stay in the middle, and I think we're doing that now. So this year has been a steady year, and I think we've accomplished the whole trying to stay steady thing, because highlights and stuff, those are maybe not the best things. Somehow we did the band. We started the band thing back up. That's what we did this year.
Yeah, like down in the basement there was a band.
Yeah, we had a basement band.
There was maybe a little bit of band playing in the first garage, not in the second garage.
Mm-hmm. We had some music. We had some things like that. Oh, look at this.
Oh,
It's going to be
crap.
the dice game.
It's already? Already? Where's time going?
That means it's,
I must be involving some sort of, black hole right now. Help! Get me out!
that means it's the 10 minutes till New Year's. We're going to do a count. Oh, yeah, I don't know if we can do a countdown, but we can at least look at the thing. Here we go. We're writing numbers on our hand between 1 and 6. It's the last dice game of 2014.
Well, at least some portion of it. Because now the part of the dice
Yeah,
game
yesterday's
is gonna
dice game might have been the last dice
slingshot
game.
into 2015.
Yeah, you're right. Well, oh, you got a number already? Here we go.
Yeah, I got a number.
He has a number. He's gonna get the cameras out. We're moving the camera, switching them around. Then we're gonna be rolling these dice right here. Whoa! Pew. Here we go. Cameraman, turning on the camera. We can see those little things going. Whoa! Uh-oh! Look out for crunching stuff. It's rolling. 2. I lost. Focus. 2. I lost. Did you win? 2? No. 5. I have a 5. I have a 5 too.
Holy cow!
We did it again. We have 5s. I picked
It's
the same
amazing
number.
they keep on doing that.
You want some baklava? You're good. Carl's good. We got a message. One message here. Okay. Here it is.
I'm gonna predict that it's Freddy.
I love you.
What?
Somebody loves us.
Holy cow!
Or somebody. Who are they talking to? We're calling them back.
Man, I totally did not see that coming.
Yeah, it's a stranger. It was a stranger.
It's not Bird. It's not Mr. Ginsu. It's not Freddy.
Hello?
Yeah.
Call, hey, it's the program. We're on TV.
Who is this?
It's the program. We're on TV.
You called us yesterday?
You called us yesterday. You said, I love you. Oh, he hung up.
Oh.
Not wanting phone calls
Cold
back.
feet.
Yeah.
Cold feet.
Well, what is cold feet is when you have an idea that you want to do something and then you don't, you change your mind.
Or you're just like...
I don't think he really had cold feet. I don't think he probably didn't realize that we were going to call him back.
No, well, right. Cold feet, sometimes people just like freeze up and they don't say anything at all and just keep on walking or hang up the phone or whatever. At least that's what I classify cold feet as having.
Cold feet is when you're going to do a thing
Yeah,
and you decide that you don't want to do it.
right.
We can do something else now. That's all the messages that we got today. So we're going to have to start making
Holy
some phone...
freaking...
Yeah.
Wow.
We're going to have to start making the calls. And today the calls will be especially different before the holidays. So let's start it off. I want to call Alex because we had some communication and timing breakdowns when she might have been here today but didn't end up showing up. So here goes. She might be sleeping or praying or something. What are you doing? He's on the phone, Carl. Carl's making a making a personal phone call.
I'm just starting the timer in case we want to do that.
What?
Hello, you've reached Alex,
Do
and
what?
I would love for you to leave me a message.
If we wanted to do a countdown or something.
Well, how's your timer? When did your timer start? Hey, Alex, it's the program. You can call us back. You have about 35 minutes. It's almost New Year's.
I'm poised to start it 9 minutes after the start of info time.
But how do you know when that is?
Oh, when info time comes up, it's going to. I'm going to start the timer.
Oh. Then we can do a countdown with the tens and stuff.
Sure.
That's a good plan. But does info time start or end at the correct time? Maybe we can
Well,
call.
it doesn't really matter to me as long as I start 9 minutes from the start of.
No, it's got to be 10 minutes, I think.
Well, yeah, but 10 minutes is right at New Year's, and
That's what we want. We want to do. Hey, Freddie.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's.
That's right. Happy New Year. What time is it?
It's we haven't gotten to info time yet, but does info time start right at the 20-minute mark, or does it end at the 20-minute mark?
It starts right at the 20-minute mark.
So when it says now it's info time, that's when we start the timer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We're doing a timer. It's almost the year. I'm talking about 2014 of the program today.
You're talking about the things that happened in 2014?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is it. It's the end of the year. And then, the best part about it is right at the middle of the program, if you're talking, that'll be the first stuff on TV, one of the very first things on TV in 2015.
Oh yeah.
Because it's right there, right at the very start.
We always did these countdowns. We've been doing the countdowns for a while. Yeah. Well, what is that?
I got a recorder for Christmas.
Oh yeah, that's
Yay.
fun. You want to play? Can you? Ooh, pretty good. Do you have a book?
Practicing.
Is there a book?
It's like a recorder.
Yeah,
Kristen and I both got one.
that's fun. You can play harmonies,
Yeah.
recorder harmonies. I'm trying. Yeah, I was thinking of like highlights and up and downs of the year. I think we kept it pretty steady this year.
Yeah, I like to think of this year we got the themes. I think we got excited about the themes.
Oh yeah.
We kind of were like, oh, we're going to do themes. We follow themes to a logical progression of theme months to theme days. I think that was the theme days at the very beginning of the year.
We started off with days.
I know we started off with months, but I think it was this year that we got into the days. First it was months, and then it was weeks. Maybe we started off with theme weeks.
I think
I can look back. I'm going to look back here. Let's see.
I think we were doing weeks.
No, it was this year. It was this year that we were in the week, because we did, the very first week of the year was Art and Science Week.
Of 2014?
Yeah.
So we had been doing it before that even.
Right. We were doing theme weeks towards the end of 2013, I believe. But 2014 was the year when we went from theme weeks. We went to the next logical step, which became theme days. But then we themed a month and then different theme days. And remember Death Week? Death Week happened, that was in March of this year. March and April was Death Week. And that was the first time where I think we almost overdid the weeks and the themes. But we somehow managed to keep going. And then we got even crazier with it and just did daily themes. That was pretty wild for a while.
Hey, it's info time.
Okay,
Synchronize your watch.
Thing going.
And synchronize.
Now it's info time.
Here are our answers to some frequently asked questions about the program. You're experiencing it right now. It's called Your Daily Hour with Me. It's a call-in television talk show on the radio that's recorded in Thurston County every day of the year, 366 on leap years. YDHWM began on September 19th of 2010. It tapes a week in advance. So if you're watching this on TV at 11:30 p.m. or listening on Low Power FM 106.5, this episode taped the same weekday of the previous week. If you're watching this at 2 a.m., this episode taped the same day of the month of the previous year. You could also watch any episode of the program on YouTube.com. Anyone can come on the program, especially you. We rely on the community for content, so give us a call at 360-836-4384 and leave a message. We'll call you back on the next episode of the program. Thanks for tuning in, and now back to the program.
Timer was supposed to be for 10 minutes.
Yeah, now it's like 9 minutes ago.
Oh, 9 minutes, 10 minutes. All right, good. We're doing it.
One full minute, almost.
Wow, only 10 minutes till 2015. It's so exciting.
Yeah,
So exciting.
So we did the thing. We started doing theme weeks, and then we did theme days for too long. And now we're off of themes. So, but when did we start themes? What time in 2013 did we start them?
Let me see here. Let me think back. Thinking back, and I think theme weeks must have started. It was later in the year. I know we did Winter Week. We did Magic Week in November. What was the first week? Do you remember the first week?
No, I don't remember.
I know we did Carl's birthday week. That was an early week. Annual anniversary week was one of the early weeks too, because that was
in September. Wow,
week before
we did themes for longer than I thought.
Yeah, but I think annual anniversary week was pretty early in it. I'm not seeing the other weeks before that. That was in 2013. So I think it must have been I think it started in season 11 back in I guess September. Must have been September. It looks to me like, according to my records, that's September.
Season 11. So we did a third of the program with themes. Is that?
No. Well, wait. Are we season 15 now? And so I think so. Holy cow!
Wow,
weird.
That's some time stuff. And then now we did.
What's also funny is we're in season 15 right now, right? Are we in season 16?
16.
Oh, we're in season 16. Never mind. I was going to say we're going to go into 2015 during season 15, but that's not true.
I think we just ended season 15 and we're in 16. Right? Yeah. Well, we had season 14 in 2014. Yeah. We didn't even acknowledge that one, but that was in the middle of the year. Because we could always look back in the years, and some people think that the New Year's is different at different times, and we're like, oh, it's the new start of things. It's arbitrary a little bit, though, too.
Can you have a resolution?
Oh, yeah. Do you have a resolution?
Well, you know what I always say about resolutions, don't you?
Yeah, but that wasn't my question exactly. I wanted to hear you say it.
Okay, yeah. Well, when you do a resolution, you're putting too much effort into one thing and you're going all crazy about it, and that's not really the right way to get things done, in my opinion. I think that you need to be working on things all the time, and if you burst into stuff, you're just going to burn yourself out on it really hard, and then you're never going to do it again.
So not so much resolutions, but definitely it's, if you're not working on it a little bit every day, like maybe if you have a resolution, stop thinking about it as a resolution, just think, maybe I should work on this for maybe a little bit every day, just a little bit, maybe like 1 hour. You've got 1 hour, you can work on something for an hour a day.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you have like gym people that are not there in like September.
Yeah.
They have a whole bunch of resolutions at what they want to accomplish.
They're like, I'm going to do it. They get so crazy
January
with it.
or February.
Well,
They burn themselves out.
What?
What?
like so like people start when their resolution is going to the gym, and then they start going to the gym and they go all crazy about it, and then they get burnt out.
Yeah. They get too burnt out and then they don't go back and then they never go back.
Right.
They say, I'm going to quit smoking, I'm going to start eating healthy, I'm going to exercise, I'm going to do all these things this year, 2015, that's going to be my year. And then they add, not only do they pick one resolution, but some people throw like 5 resolutions that they're going to do all this time at this one moment.
At the same time.
They think they're going to change their whole life in one day. Like, okay, my life is like this right now, but in one day I better,
Yeah. And they go from, I think it's almost, they're going to go farther back than when they started. They're going to start and they're going to think, I need to get healthy. And then they just, they're mediumly they're not unhealthy, they're just not actively extra healthy, maybe. And then
right.
you do all this stuff and you go to the gym and then you think, no, this is horrible, and then you go and binge unhealthy behaviors.
Yeah, it's true, though. It's really true.
That's what I'm doing right now.
You're binging on unhealthy behaviors?
Yeah. We're eating
cookies and fudge.
Cookies and fudge, and my dad made a delicious fruit cake that's like drenched in brandy.
That sounds good.
And
Well, good thing you're not doing that every day.
Oh my gosh, I have so many sweets. I have a bag packed full of sweets, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it all.
What do you have?
what do you have?
I've got cookies and some meat and some baklava and candy and chocolate, and it's going to go to waste. After eating 2 or 3 things of chocolate, the third one is just too much. It's kind of the same.
I like candy. Yeah.
What?
What kind of candy is it?
Oh, I have some chocolate-covered coffee beans I got for the Christmas, which is the 2015 people you're watching this on Christmas. And I got some chocolate, regular chocolate, and some candy cane chunks or whatever they call it, and some other stuff too. I don't even remember it all.
Wow.
Did you get a stocking?
Yeah, I did actually. But it's the same thing with these resolutions. Like, you go so crazy with it all, because if you eat a piece of chocolate, this is some chocolate, but you eat like 3 candy canes, and then you have your chocolate, and you're like, oh, I can't eat the chocolate too. Like by that, I'm already pretty much there. I'm very overstuffed, and I ate like 3 good things, 3 good meals over full, and now. If somebody put another one in front of me, I would say, oh, but on most days it would be like, yeah. So we're with these holidays, we're really pushing all of our joy into like a small time where maybe we should try to spread it out a little.
Yeah, it was even like today we had 2 burgers in 4 hours. Like, went out to eat twice, and it was almost by the second one it was like, oh, like I don't even want to eat out again.
Yeah.
So.
Too much.
And it's like kind of hard because it was even with burgers.
Oh, there's someone at the door.
Maybe we should take some make Hanukkah the more popular holiday.
Oh yeah, come in, right? Yeah, I sent you an email. My sister left her phone here. It's Mertice. She's on the program.
Oh, happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.
50 seconds.
Oh my gosh, we can be the first people to talk in the new year.
It's the last minute of 2014. All the
We're
things.
gonna be the first ones to talk in 2015. I want it to be me. I want my words to ring out.
I want it to be me.
I want to ring out into 2015, and
I think it should be Freddie.
all the viewers will say.
And Kirsten at the same time.
We're about to hit the same point, maybe going around the sun that we did, and we're back around it to the same point, maybe something like that. I'm not really sure how that works, but here it is. I don't know. We're gonna do a longer countdown. 15, 14. 13. Here, change the channel. I mean, change the camera angle. Call 9. Change the camera angle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year's!
Yeah.
Yeah!
There we go.
Happy New Year's! Whoa! 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 It's the New Year's.
Call Mom. She's worried about you.
She's worried. Happy New Year's.
Call your mom.
Call everyone, call your mom.
She's worried about you.
Your mom wants to know what you're doing in 2015.
Your mom's worried about you. Thanks, guys. Bye, Ricky.
Well, we made it.
It's New Year's. We're still doing this thing. Where's the monkey? I'm gonna. Yeah.
I only want to know one note.
Isn't there? You can't just press those little things on the, aren't there like buttons on it or something?
I only know how to do one.
Happy New Year's. I think you're saying the one note thing is the real first thing that we said after we were so excited about saying the first thing. It was that thing.
That's a good way to start the new year.
As we move forward in time, this year will be our fourth entire year, our fifth calendar year.
Wow.
Let's make it a steady one.
What do you? I can't believe it. But it's hard to believe.
I can't.
5 years, and it feels like we just begun.
Oh, and you know what that means also?
What?
It's time for the second dice game.
Yay!
Hey, we played the dice game.
We played the dice game for Christmas.
Oh, you did? What, just with your family?
We
To
played
see
it.
who was gonna draw the presents first. We played.
Oh, that's a good tiebreaker, because there could be multiple people.
Your eyes tickled my nose.
And I picked a 1. I pick a 1. What
Okay.
did you pick?
3.
And
Nope.
Kirsten picked a 3.
It's 2s, 3 2s.
3 2s? Oh, come on.
3.
Yeah. Remember all those things? So what are we gonna do this year? We're gonna do this cook-off?
We're
Sorry,
going to do a
kids.
cook-off. We're going to do, I think, it's interesting because it's the First Fridays thing. We kind of started that last year, too. That was, like, the beginnings of it, like, experimenting with, kind of taking Dance-O-Dance and bringing, like, a music show into it. I think, because remember, we did Gag. I don't remember when we recorded with Gag, but that was, I think, in 2015.
14?
Or 2014. I think so. I'm looking back here. We did Skull and the Doublers on in January. I think maybe it was 2013. I don't know. I guess I have that Gag YDHWM. If you search Gag YDHWM, yeah, that was October 10th in 2013. Okay,
Oh, wow.
While you look at that, can I look at something?
So we got a lot of stuff. But this year, I think we're taking it, instead of just a random studio day, and not a themed thing for the First Friday Daily Hour Party thing, but we're actually doing an event each time, it seems like. So we did the awards, which just kicked it off.
Yeah.
And this year, now we're going to do a cook-off, and who knows what else.
Oh, yeah, we're just gonna keep pushing these things until we decide that instead of doing once a day a month, we're gonna start doing once a week, and then whole weeks, and then once a day, and then we'll get burned out on it entirely.
Good deal. That sounds like a plan to me. I've been looking back into the past, and there's other things that have been kind of talked about becoming regular that we haven't done. Like, we were at some point we're saying that once a month we would go to or once a week, the first Wednesday of the month or the third Wednesday of the month, we were going to go to the Voyeur. And, and then there was another thing where, what was it? We were gonna go on and do a live show on the radio once a month.
Oh yeah, we should do that.
Do something like that.
We should do both of those things.
Like start doing more scheduled monthly things.
I think we should do both of those things. Maybe we should start. I mean, that's in what we could pick. It doesn't have to be the first Friday. It could be like the. Well, actually, we could probably do. Well, no, that we yeah. I bet the Friday the 2nd is not very active day for bars. Even though it's gonna Friday, it might be still.
Friday, yeah. I mean, we could probably take an off day on it. Like, I don't know. Do you ever have Mondays off?
Well, that's Dan's day though.
Oh, that's Dan's day. Yeah. Okay. So,
I think Tuesday. I mean Tuesday is a good day.
Tuesday, I always have the evenings free. So.
Yeah, Tuesday night. I mean, it would be like at 10 o'clock, but it's a bar.
I think we should see if maybe we could do once a month a Tuesday at the Voyeur as for the Daily Hour. Make it a regular thing.
Yeah.
Is that the bar that, I mean, that's the one we've been to exclusively so far. Like in terms of the bars that the Daily Hour has done the program from, I think it's just that one. Yeah,
well, it's our one of the top episodes on YouTube is the Voyeur episode, so I think it's a popular one.
Yeah. Plus, they've got sort of like a vision. Oh, you know what? They even have a camera in the Voyeur that we might even just film it from their camera one time.
Sure.
That might be a good way to do it. Okay, so we should do that, and then maybe we could. I know that we probably still can get into COA and do their. I mean, no one's going to be using their space at 2 a.m. We just have to pick a time to go at 2 a.m. and talk about it. But I think if we do several scheduled monthly things, that might be good to do.
Yeah. That sounds good. We already have 2 things on the calendar for the future now, and it's like time and past. We have Fish Breath and the cook-off.
Oh yeah, Fish Breath on the 6th.
Yeah.
There's still time for the viewers to come to that.
Oh, what time is it going to be? It's like 7 or 6 or 7, right?
Yeah, I'd say let's just say 7 because that's easy. We'll do the band and we'll do the program first and then the band. But we don't have to worry about dance to dance. So
I think we're just gonna. It's gonna be less of that, and I think we're just gonna set it up like the band and the program, and then we're gonna do like program band in the studio style.
Oh yeah, okay, that's good.
You know, we talk to the band and then they play. It's like we did with other bands in the past. Like I like the
Girls in Love and
what's that band from LA that is a good band that they My Life Has Just Been My Life Has Just Been Dumb band.
Oh.
You remember that band, Carl?
I can remember that. Hold on. I just gotta get it.
What band was that, Carl? You remember that?
Crickets.
No. Manhattan Murder Mysteries.
That's it. Manhattan Murder Mystery.
We're gonna do it Manhattan Murder Mystery style.
I do remember that name. I couldn't imagine what you guys were talking about.
And then maybe we could do a set with them as well.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Might as well. I mean, tape is cheap, especially now that it's all on hard drive.
Yeah, it sounds good. Great. Well, I'm looking forward to this next year, or to this current year that we're in now.
2015, everybody. Hey.
Welcome to it.
Unless you're watching on 2 a.m. in which case, well, you get the idea.
Hopefully we stay steady with everything, so it's not resolutions.
See, that's why it's been really good to do this. For this last year, get the monthly first Friday thing. It hardly feels like anything anymore. We've just been working it in, and now it just feels like a thing that just happens. And we schedule stuff out for it and get bands and stuff, but it doesn't take as much effort as it did when it first did at the beginning. I think at the beginning there was a little bit of challenge, but now it's really kind of smoothed out.
Yeah, and it is 3 straight hours of shows.
Yeah,
which is quite a feat. If so, we're doing a thing. We're doing things.
Yeah, it's true.
All right. Well, I'm not sure what else we're gonna do today because I think all the McDonald's are gonna be closed. Oh, and it's time for a commercial break though. You wanna say hi on the commercial break?
And then I'll say hi on the commercial break and then I might say goodbye and let's just see what happens next.
Now it's time for a commercial break. Coming up on the next episode of the program.
Your daily out with me.
Yeah. It's
Hey,
the
everybody.
commercial. We got
man.
Fred on the phone. Hi, Fred.
Hello.
He's calling from Tennessee. It's New Year's Day for us. It's the first day of 2015.
New Year's Day.
New Year's Day.
Well, for the viewers, we're enjoying Christmas over here.
Oh, well, Happy New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Yours.
Check us out.
Future.
11:30 p.m. and 2 a.m. on Channel 22.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, I saw.
Happy New Year.
I'm going to have to roll a 1 or a 3 just for you guys. Hopefully.
No. Keep rolling 2s, Carl. Roll them.
Either or.
Yeah, we want all 2s to kick off the year.
That would be really weird.
All right. Hey, thanks, Freddie. You got anything else you want to say today?
I can't. Nothing comes to mind immediately. And I just am really, thankful for the program. Thanks, Kenny. Thanks, Carl. And let's keep on going. 2015. I'm ready.
Thank you.
All right. You guys be good and have a good time.
Don't be not. Bye.
Bye.
There it goes. Thanks, Freddie. Well, that's we're down to the last 20 minutes of the show, but we're in our new year. Are you excited for this year?
It's just another day to me.
I know one thing that one thing that happened to you, that you've been coming on the program a lot more. Well, you were still coming on before every day. You were coming on like 2 or 3 times a week.
Oh yeah, but
for a long time.
When we were in the second garage, I provided a Wi-Fi hotspot.
Yeah. How are you feeling after these months of daily episodes?
It's growing on me. Oh wait, I got a weed growing on my shoulder. Or no, I think it's it's great to have some sort of regularized. Did I just Did I just butcher a word called like regular? But it's to be on a program 5, 6, 7 days a week, to do this for an hour. It doesn't really. I like it.
Good.
I was hopefully.
Hey.
Hey, Bird.
Things can continue.
Oh.
Happy New Year's.
Hey, happy. Yeah, happy.
It's 2015.
You are the
2015.
You are the second person we're talking to within the new year now.
Oh my.
Maybe the third.
Honored.
Freddie and
who would have thought?
Kristen are number 1 and 2. And
one thing that is happening
3.
in 2015 is we're right in the middle of the decade. People like to use the decades as a thing. So we're right in the middle of our decade right now.
I remember when it was like back in like 1999 and it was like Y2K, is the world going to end?
That was 15 years ago.
15 years.
I do remember that also. You can think back in time when we're moving through time. Hey, you're scheduled to be here on Friday, Bird. Remember that?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's 2 days from now.
It is.
Yeah.
Did you see anything on the streets?
I saw some stuff at the port and some log ships and lots of logs and high tides, really high tides recently. And I went and I watched trains today. I saw 12 trains.
Whoa! In a
5
row?
hours. What's that?
Were they in a row or?
It took 5 hours. It was over a period of 5 hours.
Are they taking the wood directly to China from there, or are they taking it to ocean shores?
Canada. These are just all kinds of different trains going everywhere. 4 of them were Amtrak's.
Wow.
So yeah.
You know, something I saw. Oh yeah, what?
What's that?
Well, you go first.
Oh no, I thought you were saying something.
I thought you were saying
I'm
something.
confused.
You were saying something.
Oh.
I saw that the traffic, you know, if we're going through a little bit of a time warp here, but for the 2015 viewers, well, no, it's 2000, the later 2000. If you're watching in December, if you're, no, 2016, no, 15?
Whoa.
December, if you're watching this in December of 2015, then it's Christmas Eve. I'm getting confused with the time warp though. So, and that's a very popular episode, is the 2 a.m. episode. So I'm talking to December of 2015 right now. But the traffic was backed up for
You're traveling through time. Oh yeah, I saw that. I was watching trains at Marvin Road, and so I went back and went over the overpass. And as I was going south on I-5, I noticed that it was backed up as far as I could see to the north, toward Nisqually, and then it was backed up way far south too. It was a big traffic jam.
People were shopping hard today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very busy at Hawks Prairie with shoppers. It seemed like people were probably cramming shopping at the last minute on Christmas Eve afternoon.
Why were they doing that so much? You know, they had so much time, and then they're getting crazy.
Because people don't know how to split up their holidays.
I think it's neurotic, personally. I mean, why can't you just give the person a card and say, you know, I really care about you, I like you, I really value you as a person in my life.
Or
and
if even
if you really want to get them something, then just wait until after the holiday and be like, you know, I just, you know, it took me a little longer, but, you know, I wanted to get something that was meaningful, and it just, you know, that's the way it worked out.
Not just a gift, or not just a card, but a gift card. That would be nice. Cash,
I guess, is always good, right?
Yeah, there's some money. You know, there's some gifts that you receive that you would never buy for yourselves, and like people just wouldn't buy them, so like just like trinkets and weird things. Like, you ever get something cutesy? You know, well, why would you ever buy that for yourself? But as a gift, you're like, oh, I want this thing. But you would never buy it. There's no other way to obtain these weird items other than from gifts, right?
Yeah.
Like novelties?
I agree.
Who would ever buy like a novelty mug or something? That's like a gift. You're like, oh, look at this joke mug. And then you say, oh, ha, ha, somebody gave this to me. You're going to say...
It's like stuff that you're never going to use, like pieces of junk, you know?
And you're like, I bought this, or my friend bought this for me. Isn't this a funny gift?
Anyway, I mean, I guess it's the thought that counts, too. It's nice to get a gift, you know?
Yeah.
It is nice to get something, and, you know, it shows that you care and stuff like that.
Not that I want to steer the conversation too much back to the trains or the wood or whatever, but so you saw trains on, or the wood on trains, not the wood on ships.
What?
Say that.
You saw wood on trains, not wood on ships, because I was thinking about the wood being loaded on the port of Olympia barges or whatever, and being shipped to China from there.
Yeah. No, yeah, I saw some logs on the ships. I haven't seen logs on trains except for in pictures.
Oh, okay.
I have seen some finished logs, like pilings, you know, poles and stuff like that, but not raw.
It sounds like that you're eating something as well. Are you eating from a bowl?
Oh, you can hear me eating?
Yeah.
What are you eating?
I'm eating some pizza.
What kind of pizza?
Pizza.
Pizza.
What?
Deluxe.
Deluxe? Like, is it frozen or Pizza Hut?
Yeah, it was frozen pizza.
Oh.
Happy holidays, yeah. That's good.
Yep.
I like deluxe. Yeah. That's peppers. mushrooms, sausage, and pepperoni, right?
Yep. Yeah, green peppers, sausage, mushroom, pepperoni, black olives.
Oh, olives. Yeah, I forgot about the olives. Olives definitely part of it. Hey, it's time for the final dice game. You want a number?
Yeah, pick a number. Come on.
Oh, give me a 4.
All right. Well, so far you have no points. It's 3 twos right now. So we're rolling the last 3 dice here. Really, even though I don't have a 2, I'm rooting for 3 more 2s in a row. Let's see how it goes here. And rolled. Oh! 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. There's 4 2s, but not all of them. You had a 4, Bird, right?
Okay.
You did anybody have a 3? Kristen
or Freddie. One of them
Freddie had a 1.
Oh, I see.
You
right.
and Kristen are tied.
Yeah.
You've won, Bird.
Congratulations.
Hey, thanks.
All right. Well, hey, thanks, Bird. We'll see you on the 26th or no, the 18th.
Great.
No, wait, the 26th.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
See you then. Okay.
Yeah, that was a little confusing. Here goes. Call Mr. Ginsu. Mr. Ginsu, here it goes. Okay. Uh-oh, that was Mr. Pizza. Mr. Ginsu. Not Mr. Pizza. Say, Happy New Year, Mr. Ginsu. How do you think your year went? I think Mr. Ginsu was in Washington in the beginning of the year, maybe, or maybe he moved before. How long has he been down there? I don't know.
Well, yeah. You only need to cross that Columbia River to get into Washington State.
Yeah, we're bordering.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 3.
La 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 la
Mr. Gintz, it's the program. You can call us back. You have about 8 minutes.
Because call us, because you know you want to.
Yeah, see how you're doing. Alright, thanks, Mr. Gintz.
At least I'm sure he knows that he wants to. Not sure how that works, but
let's try to call some convenience stores. Maybe they'll be open.
yeah. And when Freddie was talking about having dinner at Red Robin, I was just like thinking about people in his immediate family, you know, have all these different jobs and work schedules and whatnot. And McDonald's, of course, wouldn't be open at this time, but the important social services like, you know, convenience stores, you know, EMT, fire, police, you know, most of them would be functioning throughout.
Oh yeah, maybe we should call some emergency places.
Oh boy.
See how they're doing. Oh, here we go. This is a 7-Eleven in Illinois. I think 7-Elevens are open all the time at night. I don't know if they're open right now, though. We're going to try to find one of these places that are open. I bet they're probably closed. See if they're open and if they've got any food. You guys open? You guys got any food there? Cooked food?
I imagine way back in the day when they first opened that maybe they were open from 7 o'clock in the morning to 11 at night.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Is that what they were for, 7-Eleven? Because I always think 7-Eleven is 24/7, but it's not really how it is.
Well, not everywhere. But, you know, when it started maybe in California, maybe 20 years 25 years ago, whenever that was, they could have been like 7 in the morning until 11 at night. That's just a guess, though.
I don't think they're gonna answer. I think they're not open. I think most of these places are gonna be not open. I have a weird feeling that we're just gonna be calling.
There's AM PM.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Let's see if those places are there.
There's got to be an AM PM somewhere.
Those ones are always open.
I'm pretty sure because you got the name AM and you got the name PM.
Yeah.
Or the monkier or whatever you call it.
Moniker.
I'm butchering words again. Oh.
Monkier.
And I don't have any hair to pull out. Oh darn. I could pull out the gorilla's hair, but I don't think he would like that.
Yeah, you get stressed out, start pulling out other things' hair. You gotta pull out your own hair. You like grab somebody else. That could be freaky.
Pull someone's hair, else hair out. That's on the mania level of 11 or something.
Yeah, that sounds like a Mr. Ginsu story. I'm looking for the. Oh, here. Okay, here we go. This is Santa Clara, California. AM, PM. I'm gonna get some hot dogs. You guys got any hot dogs? AM, PM. You guys even there? I mean, they probably close at some point. Maybe Walmart's never closed. Maybe for the Christmas season for 2 days. They probably all. Hello, AM, PM. You guys are open right now?
What?
You guys open still?
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys have any hot dogs right now?
Hot dog?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet?
In the morning time.
What time?
6 o'clock. 5 to 6 o'clock.
You guys have cold ones?
We have cold sandwich.
Cold sandwich, but what about cold hot dogs?
No hot dog.
You don't have any cold hot dogs, like not like pre-cooked, like the ones that you're gonna cook tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow morning time.
Can I buy the ones that you're gonna cook tomorrow?
Yeah, you can buy tomorrow morning.
But can I just go buy the cold? Can I buy them before you cook them today?
Not today.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
They're there.
Awesome.
They are there. This one's in Campbell, California. They're there.
AM, PM, Marco.
Hey, AM, PM. Do you guys...
Hello?
Yeah, hi. Can you hear me?
Huh?
Can you hear me?
No.
No? Oh. How about now?
What do you want?
Do you guys have any hot dogs right now?
I don't understand.
Okay, thank you. Hey, we made it through another episode of the program without losing consciousness or dying. You know what? We made it through
close though.
We made it through another year of programming without losing consciousness or dying. Every day, 2014, we made it.
I don't know if I have 365 days under my belt though, but
well, not this year, but I do.
Yeah,
365 more days on the program in 2014.
Kerblamo!
We made it.
Yes.
Us as a group.
You too, if you've been watching this program from the very beginning.
Thanks, Freddie and Kirsten and Carl and convenience stores and Bird. Is that everybody?
The
episode number and date of the week.
Ball that drops in New York.
No, we did our own ball. We don't need that ball. Why are you even mentioning that TCTV? Right. Carl mentioning the competition. YDHWM.com. Check it out.
Sorry.
That stuff doesn't exist. 360-836-4384. Leave a message. Crew, got somebody on the crew. Angie, Carl, Craig, Desmond, Elijah, Jackson, Ginsu, Spencer, Zizang, UFO FBI. TCTV, thank you. Crystal Ball, Abebe, Jordan E, fabulous. Thurston County, Washington State, USA, thank you. Viewers and listeners, that's you. You're watching. Thank you. Hell yeah, dog.